There we go.
I just made a protein shake after my run. I already had lunch like in between my run and the protein shake because I was honestly getting hangry because I postponed my run a bit too much because between my breakfast and the run I was working and I wanted to like finish things, so I was like, oh, I'll just do this and then I'll go for the run, and then I kept postponing it and then I got a bit hungry, but I was like, do you need to go on the run before? Because if I'm gonna eat now, I'm gonna have to postpone the run even more and then I'll probably won't do it. So yeah, we got it done and now I'm having this shake, and honestly with the milk, the last time I made the pistachio flavor with water, but with the milk it's actually really creamy and it kind of really tastes like a milkshake. I kind of feel like that's like a controversial topic with protein shakes, but I do really like this one. Anyways, I have been feeling like recently, not just recently, even in general, I feel like in my vlogs, I mostly go to like certain cities or traveling or doing certain things. I was thinking about it and I'm also like 99% of the time I'm at home. I was thinking like I do really want to also share like just my days at home instead of always sharing like really cool things that I'm doing, because like I said, most of the time it's just me at home. But then I also feel like it's quite boring just me being at home. So let me know your thoughts. But in this vlog, we're probably gonna be mostly at home, which should be fun. We have just work, but we also have a few fun things because we went to IKEA last week and we got some things to change up our office situation. And I really don't like working in our home office because I just really hate the way it looks. Sounds very dramatic, but I just sometimes can't concentrate because I'm very influenced by like my surroundings. And in our office we mostly have like furniture that I had in my room at my parents' house, and then we did buy 2 new desks for both of us. But I had this phase like 2 years ago where I was like, everything needs to be white. So when we were shopping for the house, a lot of the things that we bought were white, and the things that I had in my old room were also white. So the office is quite light like color wise, and there's just a lot of white. So we wanted to change things up and we got this like metal-ish drawer, kind of like the one we have, oh you can't really see it like this, but kind of like the one that we have in the kitchen, but then different. That made absolutely no sense. But we got some things for the office which I will show you in a bit because I'm gonna decorate them and like set it up. And other than that, this is just a work from home day. But like I said, I feel like these vlogs are also vlogs that I should make, and I should just film me being at home, even though that can be boring because I am quite boring to be honest. But yeah, today is just one of those days where I just want to wear a sweatset all day. Like I don't want to put on an actual outfit, and we have the curtains closed and we're just kind of at home like by ourselves doing our work and just, I don't know, just focusing on ourselves and our own space. I don't know how to say it because you guys might not feel like this, but I do kind of feel like most people on social media obviously do this, but I feel like it's very easy to show like a highlight reel of your life where you only show like the very cool things that you're doing and all of the traveling and all of the like fun days where you just do so many nice things, but then there's like this whole other aspect to life. Like that is also obviously so much easier, and I feel like the vlogs that I used to make are mostly vlogs of things that I was gonna do, like go to a concert or go traveling, and obviously that is a highlight reel. So I feel like it would be so fun to also share like my very, very boring and quiet life at home.
Some things I just won't understand. Never controlling the ways I've been molding, folding up time in your hand. I wouldn't be surprised if the daylight breaks and you can't stay.
Good morning. I had a really good morning so far because I didn't go on my phone, which is huge for me because I honestly feel like so many people are addicted to social media, which I am definitely one of them because I doom scroll on TikTok like so much and on Instagram and everything like that. Yesterday, at the end of the day, I was so like low in energy and I've been in like a slump in January, and I don't want this to be like all I talk about now, because yesterday I said that I don't really talk about things like this and now suddenly it's all I talk about. But I feel like I gotta be honest, so like in January and stuff I was in kind of a slump, and then first week of February was really good. And then the first week of February was really good, but then I went skiing, and you could say that a holiday is a really good thing, which it is. It also kind of messes with your routine. So when I got back, I was like, where the hell did my structure go? So I was like, I don't know, everything just gets so chaotic. And then yesterday I was working from home, and then after that I was like so low on energy, so we had a very chill night. At least we thought we were gonna have a very chill night, but then I ended up scrolling on social media for way too long, and I don't feel better in the end because you almost never feel better if you just doom scroll for too long. So today I made it a mission this morning to not go on my phone, which actually went pretty okay. I use my phone for everything, so it's not that I can't go on my phone, but I don't really want to go on social media, especially in the mornings. So I journaled this morning and I read my book, and then now with breakfast I also wanted to obviously go on like TikTok, but I did read a couple of more pages, so that's a good thing. I did go on my phone, by the way, at like 7 a.m. because I had to manually post something for work, so I did have to go on Instagram, but not for myself, so I feel like that still counts. So now I'm going to work, and I wanted to show this bag again. I still feel like this is such a cool pop of color, and I'm so glad that I got the orange one, because at first I was like debating between orange and beige, because I felt like beige can kind of go with everything and orange can't, which is true because orange is not gonna go with like other bright colors, at least not for me. I like to combine it with something simple with like green, gray and white, but I really like this bag. So that's just something that I wanted to mention because I don't know, I'm just looking at things differently today than yesterday, which is a very good thing. And now we're gonna go head into work. Thursdays are usually quite busy because I'm mostly not really home at all. So that's why I barely ever vlog on Thursdays, because I'm usually not home at all. And I also don't really film a lot on Thursdays. But today we're going to the office and I'm gonna try and record a couple of things and take you along. But yeah, it honestly feels really nice that I did so many other things than scroll on social media this morning. So if you see this and you feel like you scroll on TikTok too much, just try and not do it in the morning, because I promise at least like now it's like 10 a.m. you will feel better instead of having doom scroll on TikTok for like an hour already. Yeah, that's my tip for today, and now I'm gonna go head to work.
Light breaks and you can't stay. You got places to be.
Currently on a little lunchtime walk, and I wanted to treat myself to a coffee. I'm so happy to be getting a coffee right now. And honestly, this day, even though I haven't gotten much work done, it has been really good because I do feel like I'm doing things that help me more than scrolling on my phone. So that's a good thing. wanted to start my morning a bit differently this Saturday because I just don't want to scroll on TikTok all morning, which is most of the time what I usually do. But I journaled for a little bit and then I read a few more pages in my book. I'm currently on page 208 and so far I'm liking it, because I do kind of like the warmth and the depth of the story, I feel like. I do think the topic of the book so far is not really something that is really aligning with me, because the story is about a girl and a boy and they kind of produce and design games, which is just something that I'm not really interested in. But it is a very deep love story, but then it's not actual romance. I don't know, it is good, but it's also a bit more on the literature side, so it's not a very easy book to read. But so far I am kind of liking it. I just spent some time reading and journaling, and I just really want to keep this going and just kind of get out of the habit on going on my phone first thing in the morning, because I've always known that that's not a good thing, but I just always do it. So yeah, today we're probably gonna have a pretty wholesome Saturday, I feel like, because right now we're gonna try and go to this new bakery in town, because there's this new bakery and it's kind of the only bakery I think that does sourdough. So I really want to go and see if they still have it, but I feel like we might be a little bit late because it's already 10 a.m. But we're just gonna see if they still have anything, and if not, we'll go next week. Yeah, we're just gonna do things instead of being on our phone, I feel like. So we're probably gonna go for a long walk. I'm gonna go for a run. I don't really want to, because yesterday my run wasn't very good, so I kind of just stopped and walked back home. But I really want to follow a schedule for my half marathon training, so I do really need to go on an interval run today. So that's on the agenda, and I also still have to do a few more hours of work today, which kind of is a good thing, because that is going to be a distraction, and I have less time to go on TikTok if I have to work. And I think we also want to stop by the thrift store that's in our town, because we talked about this yesterday and we were we might as well just stop by if we go on our walk, because we'll probably pass it. So yeah, I think those are the plans for today. We also need to do grocery shopping, by the way. That's something we do every Saturday. So yeah, I'm very excited to just have a very wholesome day and work on my habit of not scrolling on social media. I honestly didn't plan on this video being all about limiting screen time and things like that, but so far it's been feeling really good, so I really want to continue doing it, and I'm just gonna take you guys along, because I promise you this is not gonna go right away, because I'm really obsessed with TikTok and Instagram. So it's not like I'm not gonna watch TikTok today, because I know that I'll definitely still watch some TikToks, but I just don't want to do it as much, and especially in the mornings I just want to replace it with journaling and reading. And yeah, I just want to be more conscious of it, because I know that I watch it way too much. And obviously I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna go on social media anymore, because first of all, it's also my job, so I kind of need social media to be alive. And second, if I'm gonna force myself to not do anything at all, that is just not going to work. I'm also still so obsessed with our new lamp. It is new from IKEA, and we didn't saw this the last time we were in IKEA because it is a new lamp, as I said, but it's quite big, and I kind of really like the vibe of having a very big lamp in the bedroom. And these pajamas are still very, very cute and cozy.
Striking matches to forget our past, and you say
Hi, we just got back from our walk and from the thrift store, and I found this little cup, which I really want to try and use for iced coffees, but I'm really hoping that this fits a double espresso. I'm not sure if it's gonna fit 2 espressos, maybe it's just one, but I really want to try, so I'm gonna immediately make a coffee now, because that will also motivate me to get all of my work done for today. Honestly, it's a really nice and calm Saturday, which has been really good. The weather though has been so rainy and gray, and I'm really cold. I'm literally saying that I'm cold. I'm gonna make an iced coffee, but yeah, I'm just gonna see if this will fit my double espresso, and then I'm gonna make a coffee and get my work done.